FM. 15 minutes after 3. Good afternoon and thank you very much for tuning in. Mamina hama mwakwa ba yatna se enebna ye baby din komo atini entertainment komo crazy. Accra. Oh, Enkwana minima de grunty I may serial, but you can share it with oh my Lord. Jume. Okay, all right. So maybe
Peace FM.
Okay, my find you in fancy as it for your best sign Abania Twaso the Amamu, Wilme, and our Tiomacano, Meridian. 20 minutes after 3 entertainment review, KC Abwa Jimmy, Nimian, share ye, Yababi Din Como Art in Entertainment in Como, no, and not ye de Bremo. Now what you cheer me? Weekend yeah, best in Koi for Ghana, UK, Abontin, so 8th of year February, so when you so catch it. Now, just Ghana. Shows mienu na course so e wo ho no mo sei na ye ba be di hu nkomo kakra because ababe ye nkomodie pa Stone Boy ne family any are the G omu Asia O2 Shepherds Bush Empire and R2B's King Paluta and Olive the Boy woman so mushia O2 Indigo and it is a Ghana shows I can see you know course so before show na nkasa beba no there was so much controversies about fa shows no ho na openi bakwa O2 Indigo show no Dennis Tewia of Akwaba UK oka ho and womo edisa show yi ede break Ghana for UK and come on be bre na ba yen kwama no so na ye ni Dennis ni nkomo Dennis otimi nka mo Akwaba. Dennis, what do you think?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon. Maybe about Cordier.
Fine. Very good afternoon.
Okay. All right. So, send an cheche from no yenim say over the weekend yeah besinko ya London UK Abontin so Ghana shows I can see me no the course so bako well yeah O2 Shepherds Bush Empire and back also course O2 Indigo. You name say O2 Indigo no no and ohubon saying my expectations at the end of the day Mufi say a concern na mo hwe na.
Expectations was very good. What we expected. We managed to deliver it. So for us, all the time it's just about celebrating the culture, celebrating Ghana independence in the UK. Something we've been doing for quite a long time. It's an annual event or every March, Independence, London, Manchester, Leeds, Birmingham, Abosu, and the celebration is always special for us. And for this year, our expectation was met and was met excellent.
So promoter dey been say be our expectation say be na say nipa dodo amo hwe say won beto ticket no ma ba no sa na call apart from say be event ni bibia so cost one no so ticket ni nyina yeto moton ni nyina.
Yes so ni nyina there I would say we have to say thank you to the community here because to sell and sell very well. The last couple of years, there's not been that selling, that being great for the Ghanaian community, the Ghanaian promoters especially. in terms of numbers and attendance at shows. So to get a sold out event, and it's not only this show. Let's be honest for ourselves. Last year, May, Medical 2 came and did exactly the same thing. The previous year, Kidi and Kwame Eugene 2 came and did the same thing. At least we are heading in the right direction. So it was good. The attendance was very good. It was a full house, and we celebrated the best we can.
So O2 Indigo na mo ye nim the capacity na fine do say na say bia mo kase mo ton ticket ni na nipa say na fine
capacity 2,781. We sold everything that was available to us. So capacity we sold both upstairs and downstairs, and say including with the promoters and everybody. Everything was totally sold. 2,700 plus tickets sold, and it wasn't a problem.
Okay, and yes. so ticket in motor on saying
starting from £30, then you go up to 40, 50, 60, all the way to £80, and so whichever way. Well, the seating capacity, is the prices are different depending on where people bet now. Then you pay accordingly, and so, it varies from £30 all the way to £80.
I see, which means Ghana had him say be a VIP na motor on be £80 nana.
Yeah, yes, VIP £80, and the equivalent of Ghana CDC to be conventional, but yeah, that's how it will be. Yes.
Okay. Nyama kakra bi na mpese bia wo chichi mu yentiase because before sa show ya nkasa na mo be weekend no yenim say na Stone Boy so ye show so O2 Shepherds Bush Empire. So much controversy as to why na shows like CMU ekoso sa at the same time sabotage ni nkomo bebria na ekokoso. Is this the first time I be when you be saying London UK ntina na be no ababe nkomodie sa no ana?
No, very good question. I could say very good. Let's first say even before we go any further, congratulate Stone Boy, and his team, Live Nation, one of the biggest promoters in the whole world. In fact, the biggest promoters in the whole world. That they did an excellent marketing job, a first class service for Stone Boy from what I've seen. And we have to congratulate both of them, both Stone and Live Nation. From what I've seen, they've done an excellent job. But it's not the first time. Well, in my whole history, since 1998, I keep saying, since 1998 up to now, every year, Ghana Independence has had various, in the UK, has had various numbers of different promoters, different DJs, different associations putting on Ghana Independence celebration. Some clash on the same day, some happens on different days, some happen during the day, some happen, and it's never been a problem per se. It's more, it became a problem in recent times. I feel Abia, the media in Ghana, not even there in the UK, in Ghana, has misread and misplaced a lot of the things that is being said or that is being presented to you. Wow. Ghana don't celebrate Ghana independence like how we, the people in the diaspora, we celebrate it. And for us, I know even there was a period of time that there was 3 or 4 big Ghana independence taking place at the same day. Me and Kasamiya back was Stratford Rex in East London. DJ Brante, you're back was somewhere Coronet in Elephant and Castle. West Coast Alodia, almost we are one in Wembley. And another promoter, Ghana Union. Also, they were doing it somewhere else. And see, it's not a new thing to us. So it's not a new thing. There was a period. There's a period of year between, if I could recall, between 2005 going, whereby in one particular weekend, there's so many independence celebrations taking place, and these are the key, like the stakeholders' names that you are mentioning. But there was also small bits of other ones too taking place. Everybody celebrates, whether it's even outside of London, Reading, Manchester. We celebrate it, and it's not a problem.
I see. So how comes
me personally, it's not my first time.
This year? No, I didn't know. Yeah, very acrimonious. It
boils down to one thing: miscommunication. The word sabotage being used. Well, it was never a case of sabotaging. either our side is sabotaging Stonebwoy or Stonebwoy sabotaging our side. It was a matter of just miscommunication with timing of the event happening on the same day. So it's just a matter of that. And yes, there was one or two communications behind the scenes which a lot of people are not privileged to. But because a note hasn't come out and everybody's, this person is sabotaging this person is sabotaging this. No. The word sabotage should be taken out of the whole content. It's two different shows. Akwaaba UK, West Coast Alodia celebrating Ghana independence. Stonebwoy Live Nation putting up an album tour. And so you have to look at the two in two different contents. It just happened to be on one day. But near Ekosi saying that after what has happened, there was a communication between Akwaaba UK and Live Nation and also Start Camp. However, both events were two separate events. Ghana Independence is not in line with Stonebwoy's album tour. And the two couldn't come together.
Okay.
Put it together. So both have to go parallel and do what they have to do.
This particular event?
First of all, very good question. This is not the first time Alodia West Coast are working together. I think 2000, just before COVID. Your Ofrian Ponsa Kwamina MP, the same Akwaaba, Alodia, and West Coast. So to people, they feel say this is the first time. No, this is about, say, the third, fourth time we're working together on such a project. And also, people have to realize times have changed.
Okay.
The way we work, the way we promote, the way we do business too is changed. Competition, collaboration sometimes is the best form of competition. And so we feel, say, by collab, we could do this. Alodia and West Coast were already going to do Ghana Independence on the 8th of March, regardless. So on. And also, they've got to find out, say, Akwaaba is doing Ghana Independence on the 8th of March. It only makes sense, say, tell a phone call. Okay. It was just a quick phone call. Okay, and there's no problem. We could be together. We've worked together before. And now you have to work smart to make money. Work smart to do good business. And no, it's not because of we've decided to come together to go against somebody. No. Even at the time, West Coast and Alodia contacting me, I didn't know anything about Stonebwoy doing album tour. And see, this is, it wasn't anything planned. Yes, we agreed to do one, and later on it transpired, Stonebwoy is doing one. And see, not one Ghana Independence, but Stonebwoy is doing an album tour. And so we just have to understand, find ways in which both parties can work together. If they can, fine. If they cannot, then you both have to go separate ways. So sometimes the word sabotage, wherever it came from, is what started all of this.
So before a show na Nkasano, our partner Alodia was on radio. In an interview, or say a Stonebwoy show no, or matete who to say high sense. Saying that, what do you make of a statement like that? Because it be free, say promoters shouldn't speak like that. Is it true, sir? Yes, Stonebwoy event, I'm going to take a ticket in Swana.
Oh no, I haven't got information on that, so I can't really comment on that. What I did say in my beginning statement, we also have to congratulate Stonebwoy and Live Nation for putting on such a wonderful marketing strategy to be able to deliver what has always been challenging. And so we have to also acknowledge that they've done that. In terms of the comment you just made, I'm not privileged to that, so I won't be able to comment on such. I have heard it. It's come to my attention, but I've not had a chance to even listen to that particular interview. And it's very hard for me to make a comment about that. So heavily focused on our show.
So is it the case when your information be so Stonebwoy mutiti or ticket in so?
Oh no, I didn't get it. I didn't get that at all. All I know is they did a masterclass promotion, Kind Courtesy of Live Nation, and they got the good result of what they needed.
Back to IMU event now, no. Now, one of the patrons, Bem said, Lady Bako or Ba event ni bi. Ako social media so I can't niama oba show no be hu ye na nsem ni bia ode tu dwa almost about getting to about 4 minutes something seconds video no ni nsem ni nyina no kire se onye totally satisfied with the event no woba betries ka say okay Ghana for anyomtofo eba UK London number be Yeshua or expect say bia obehu so omo the band perform live the songs but this one no hunu some be karaoke omo they just came to mime on the songs which no the ni anje ho kra dia na aka won ho sa asemi a lady di tujwe.
Oh, first of all, I'm very sorry she's disappointed. But she's entitled to opinion. Out of 2,780 people that I'm sure we couldn't please everybody. I'm sure not everybody was pleased. Some people will be pleased and some people will not be pleased. But it is business. She's entitled to her opinion, and we have to listen to her opinion and take it on board as one customer who's not happy. As they say, the customer is always right. The customer should always be happy. So if she's not happy, we can only apologize to her. But I also could tell you there's a large percentage of people in the auditorium that were very, very happy. So we also have to acknowledge them as well.
Okay, bibi about the video no say more advertises a show no e be share at 6:30 gate opens at 6:30 but by 9 o'clock 9:30 na efina say act no ashase omo perform no say no say on tiase entwaye there na be kan ho is it true, is it correct? Yes, you advertise the show gate open at 6:30 and you started at 9:30.
It's incorrect. So tell that one. I could tell you, close open at 6:30 as arranged. There was never a time we even put on that performances will start at such and such time. So gates open at the time we advertised the gates will be open. Performance started at the time we felt it was right for the performance to start. The show ended the time we thought the show would end, which is at 2 o'clock. So it's like saying run about 1:30 because people are leaving the auditorium. Does that mean that it is also wrong? It is not. Again, I know where that conversation is coming from, and I'll only say to the lady, we're very sorry you were not satisfied. Hopefully next time you'll be satisfied. Hopefully we can get a chance to come to Ghana Party in the Park when we're celebrating our 20 years time, and hopefully you enjoy.
So you know where it is coming from, because
I need a different matter, but I know where it's coming from. I know where that video is coming from. I've seen it for myself. And again, it's opinion. It's a matter of opinions. We're all entitled to our opinions. I won't lose sleep over one customer coming up with this. No, I have to listen to it, which I did. It's a fair comment. She's had to make on her behalf, and we all have to respect her. Everybody's important. She's important to her opinion. She paid and she wanted something else. Maybe she would have been happy if it was something else on the day as well. So you never know.
Okay, but
if the artist didn't turn up, we would have having a different conversation.
Okay, so show me started time bang. Started time bang.
I wouldn't know exactly what time it started, but I think it started at around about 8:23. If I want to be precise, because at that time, when I'm saying that, I was just making my way back into the auditorium and I could hear, I think it was a performance from a lady called NUA. So I think at that time I was making my way. Okay. So obviously you could hear the music, so I knew. So I think to be precise, I look at my time of entering the building. It's around about 8:20, between 8:20 and 8:25. So yes.
So maybe this will be my final question.
So again, this is another misinformation from her. The artist performing on the day is not only the boy King Paluta and R2Bs. We had other performances starting before those. So maybe from her experience, or if they came on stage, maybe at the time that she says. But prior to that, we've had DJs playing music. We've had a live band playing music. We've had 2 or 3 other artists playing music. So it's a perception and a views are not in line with maybe mine or maybe another person who came to the show.
Okay.
But she's entitled to it. And so let's give that respect. We shouldn't pay too much attention to that. is 1%.
Well, she could also
negative.
be speaking for maybe a number of people almost on mobile show. That is why we will pay attention to it. Yes, she could be also maybe she is also speaking sentiment of a lot of the people. Now,
maybe, okay, let's just say she's speaking for even 10% of the people. Let's like it's a fair comment she's made based on her judgment. We have to take that on board.
Yeah.
But straight away, I could also tell you that maybe she's referring to, if you listen to the interview or a rant, I should say, she mentioned Olive the Boy, Kim Paluta, and R2Bs.
Yeah.
But she didn't mention Mamefia. She didn't mention NUA. You see what I'm trying to say? And those were people. She didn't even mention Roots Band. Another performance that was there before all of these people. So if you saw Kim Paluta at 9 o'clock or Olive the Boy at 9 o'clock, before that, other performances too has taken place.
Okay.
And see how far do you rewind the clock back?
Okay.
So it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay. Now
we should listen to what she's had to say. My team has made me clear that, look, this is one customer that's not satisfied. I've studied the video. I know who she is, and I said I know where she's coming from. I understand it. It's not a problem. You're not going to expect everybody to like you. Not everybody will listen to Peace FM. Not everybody will listen to Adum. Some people will listen to different places.
So, Mami Musa we infatuated, and we still think that some of the points that were raised, just as you say, is a fair comment. So, engineer man attention now can be which I want to find out from you whether that is correct or see. The Anyam to phone mobile number here karaoke. Now I say mobile performer with the live band. Dear Nakam, is that correct? Say yes. They didn't perform. They just mime over the songs.
They played a playback. Yes, we had a live band there. The live band there, which is Roots Band, was there to do a job, and their job was to provide us with a high life section, which they played for us. They were to do an introduction with R2Bs, which I think the live band played to R2Bs coming on stage. So that was part of our planning. Our planning wasn't to do a karaoke. This is not going to be the first show in the whole world that an artist has done a playback. Oh, and see, I really don't know why this is a big issue. I don't know why it is a big issue. I think we should overlook that. If we want to make a story based on that, then we're not going forward. Let's find something positive about the show. Us getting Ghanaians, we're very, very happy with R2B. Olive the Boy, Mamefia. Also happy with Telford and also to Birmingham to celebrate Ghana independence. And see, we're not stopping. We are spreading the love to make sure we go to the parts of the United Kingdom. Hopefully, we're invited to come to one of them.
Okay. I said the last one I said was going to be the final, but let me ask you this one. Some people have said, Akwaba UK, West Coast Alodia. These promoters are more UK, no. Say Ghana Nyumtunibi Baba Yeshu or no and Famoswa. You want to do everything to make sure say show no be flop. How do you respond?
Okay, that's not true. That's not true at all. First of all, we don't have the capacity. We are not God. Who are we? Who are we to do that? We are not God. It's just people's perception. I've never been able to stop anybody from doing any show. In fact, let me come on air now and declare I've helped over 10 up and coming Ghanaian promoters to do events here in the UK. I've invested in them. Some of them are DJs, some of them are up and coming promoters. And it hasn't gone well, but you don't stop. As I'll say to some of them, you keep on going. I've been going for over 3 decades now. If it's not always been a win-win situation, there's been a lot of times we've taken the loss. It's part of the job. But to say we're going to stop somebody, no, that's what modern day bloggers are talking. That's what modern day cheap bloggers are not doing their research properly and saying we stop. Who are you? If a venue has its terms and conditions for you to be able to book them, you got your money, you could do anything. If you got your money to invest into booking artists, to doing the right things, to bring an artist to celebrate or to do a concert for them, by all means necessary do so. It's your money. How you do it, it's got nothing to do with the 3 parties. It's got nothing. There's other names that are promoted here in the UK. We have DJ Branson, we've not mentioned them. We have Dynasty London, we have not mentioned them. They've always been doing shows. There's so many different people do shows. It's only because you hear of these two. Ghana Football Clubs is not only about Hassan Kotoko. You have Accra Great Olympics. You have other teams in Ghana. So because you keep on hearing these names, you think, no, we don't have the monopoly to tell anybody what to do and how to go about to do their business. People do it, and when they're not successful, they tend to blame it on us. It's not fair. It's totally not fair. When we do it and we're not successful, we keep quiet, go home to our families, and wake up the next day and plan and come again. We've never ever been able to stop anybody. It's just stop. Something just to give it a little bit of mileage and say, just overlook that.
Okay.
I'm sure other people will be doing things in the future. And we welcome everybody. It's an open space.
Okay.
We could all thrive within this open space. We all got work to do. We are behind. When I mean behind, in terms of catching up to our fellow entertainment industry people. We are lacking behind. But hopefully.
So how much resources do you have to put together?
Dennis, be a positive thing for us.
Okay, Dennis, how much resources do you have to put together? For instance, Mo produces on the 8th Independence Day. How much did it cost?
Oh, I don't think it's fair to mention the cost online. I think some things have to be left as private and keep working on. But a great deal goes into it. Our artists have to be paid well, for starters. A venue like Indigo 2 is not a cheap venue. A mark comes in, little bits and pieces come in, even feeding, accommodation, all of it comes in. Transportation, picking up artists from airport, taking them to their hotels and everything, all of it comes in. But it costs a fair bit of money, yes. But we also got to make sure we get our returns back, which is by making sure we get the customers coming to the show.
Not even a rough range of maybe £100,000 or £200,000.
I'll keep that private.
Dennis. Dennis,
I'll keep that private.
I'll leave it here, Dennis. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Why?
I thank you so much for this time. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Dennis Teria for Akwaba UK. So that's the first part of Yankoma YPCAD. The second part we try and get maybe Caleb Boy, but maybe studio Hanum say na my baba Joe my drink share near course O2 Indigo no yes anko back to UK na yakwa the second bit of show na course so Stonebwoy there no so near kwako di no so ho enkomo as to how call but I was talking about me need Dennis CD enkomo no na etie for me come ibusano this lady who's took to social media or call O2 Indigo show ne bi na eniama bi a nani anje ho ode tu dwa yentie no na memra na memetie menua no so studio ha sei
about Ghanaian artists that come to London. I'm very tired of Ghanaian artists coming to the UK, coming overseas to do karaoke. I don't understand why you would come, spend money, fly overseas, book band, book photography, all that kind of stuff, just to come and sing over your own track. Whether you booked a band, you didn't use them, or you have a backing track with no vocals, fine. I really don't mind. But if you're gonna come and sing, perform, put on a show, because that's what you are paid to do. So yesterday I was at the O2 to see R2Bs for their Ghana Independence Day celebration. I think it was R2Bs, Olive the Boy, and I don't know his name, but I think it's King Paluta, something along those lines. All three of them did not perform without the tracks behind them, as in they were literally singing over their own tracks, which annoys, it really, really annoys me, because it seems like you just didn't try, and you've come all the way just to shout over your own track. You could actually do that at home.
Okay, all right. So your person check for no one say or no until say obakoto tickets so ko show no kwa ko he Ghana nyum Tunisia oba be perform e stage so na no ane se enyum na minim no ehiem o ma say DJ ne de CD bi ahiem no omo boyum no na ono so de na no fefa fa hwa de na no fefa fa o say na say ka sa nkwa de say ne nka betumi ahye ofie wo bedroom honum say na why sa de no o pese obe hu say yes obi obo guitar gina stage so obi obo ye drums conga ni ade congas yes he o mu nyina percussions o mu gina stage o mu na yes ane manema no na yi obo organ pin o mi aso o pese hu sa de ni na we de ba ye o de nyuna sim no ba ko no bie na no de say koliko o gina stage o say there be e ka no nko pa dia and Ghana for no say aka o mo honum say ni ha oni bi no. Well, so me ba studio hanum saying Kojo King ewa ha tili ekue nipa enso wa hanum saying Samuel Owusu Asare ewa hanum saying and my co-host Yaeboa said Nancy am call we ba ye no nam si onko no gina homi oko US okaso obekọ Canada so enti Yaeboa akwa gina homi yes Yaeboa before me hunu no ntu kwan enko US da fat no ni visa US visa oba despite media no timenya visa to kwan kwa abrochi ejuma papa de wo enye ejuma bia na wo yes ejuma bi wo hono a won se nipa bi anyame ahira no nti wo ho bata na ni nhira no ejuma bi wa wo ya onipa ko na ejuma no bi ni nhira bi ani no so nti ebi nka wo da na tese wo be ye no ache enti ya ebo aba wo timenya visa or ko US we saying wakwa akwadwojo no ho mesi o ya wabre timi man $1 kakra na msi ya akọ se skeni se nso de my girlfriend se mitimi wa bi mano ti wakọ ya akwa
we no me person my pandit members that say it is only privilege to co-host for untina ekoya no so ya unyenya bisa bi co-host
that she said also obi a obo bre yi na be co-hoster
yes ejuma bi ani ya juna na ebo bre
ejuma bi na ye co-hoster ubetimi yenya ye do be kwa abrochire debi
unye co-host ya you don't qualify. I'm sorry.
entertainment
reviews entertainment reviews so take kabra ko sibe da se I mean thank you for the opportunity na ukasa me koje mahome so mahome ndem akọ GB.
That's right.
Ena maba nti me se me ba me ho anyunyum se tili de ho twitwi me saa
we no are going to go na mpeza mcha se un send a girl no kind of brof na
you know what I mean cause me share a video no honestly brakwesi in sembi wo hono ma lady ne kan am ne ya adwen kakra. I feel like baby ayaba be do no in terms of Ghana music ayeye ne yaba yenim bebre enti eya na amanfo etua sika ebe hye artist whoever it is they expecting to get their money's worth enti say besine don here ye said their music are evolving. We see other people going on shows performing on all of that that's your DJ track 3 DJ was say yenye school jams nearbo and especially for the caliber of artists I mu kwakoye show no people, I think Black Rasta has been one person he has always been saying this is artists they have to invest in their stage craft because yes yako studio ho yakwa everything. If I want to listen to the same thing over and over again I might as well listen in my bedroom but you know my put Jessica say me be share artists or baby mama performance then we go there and it's still the same DJ yo DJ pull up DJ you know it becomes tiring and it becomes boring. So you watch it over and over again and then I feel bedu no yes see show cry you don't want to even pay and go because you know what to expect. For the part where I can say as a musicians no buy they feel as though they didn't even rehearse, they don't know their I don't know papa but they are meant to me can say
I think Many you can that skipped me. Like I said, that particular one, but because maybe Dennis now so I'm one because he kept saying we shouldn't pay attention to those things. But I said, look, we a bit me about say Ujinahoma nipa bin sunum.
Of course, yes, check camera. So
yes, fancy, yes. So okay. Or can be about or your sure sign for no rehearsals. I think I saw a video, and this one dear. Mini hon say but video na me hu no e kire pefe say they did sound check because who share sa video na that social media no you see Mugis ni pedi omo eba eno mu share Kimpaluta so they were asking so what about be you dey na wi ana no so they be ono crazy no so about be do because like asking about sound check what be sound check wi ana so that tells me say omo sound check.
Well, so Rakwesi, for the sake of education, say you na you.
But you know can say ono so ni conclusion ad grunti no kasa no say R2B's for no say pedo say Mubako kept saying say sound no nye sound no nye sound no nye and officers say be oba sound check aka be on kan sa
dey. But well, and then again, so for in their defense, no, infidel no the ejuma. Inti ne bi a yaba be check bibi a ejuma, but on the spot, no, anything can go wrong. Inti anu the partnerable. But not then they say kasa o can bibi say, oh, let's not focus on their girl. We can't focus on that. We have to forget about that and all of that. We can't forget about it because say if meba be tuesika ababe. Into your best said they should take that you're kind of saying these kind of opinions into consideration.
Me da see. Sami microphone na minti enkomoi wadinche.
Your brother see.
O2 Indigo.
First of all, I think on the rehearsals sound check
yeah.
Let's be clear. There's difference between sound check and rehearsals. Rehearsals say it's the promoters in our diaspora mostly fly artists in 1 day 2 day to the event.
Yeah.
In two things say there are enough preparation like any you know who say if I remember I think it's only Sarkodie na one the composers. Of course, spending almost like 2 weeks and all that with them. You keep seeing them rehearsing over and over. A very successful show. You know, and you know, the events promoters now say because of the playback in you just come in and you do sound check. And so say rehearsals rehearsals be anyhow. They only go and do sound check. No, so most of them are DJs near of course.
But let's be fair to them. Hanum saying one, maybe a lady got a wrong term. Maybe a person can sound check. And maybe I can rehearsals.
Okay.
Because rehearsals, maybe me cry or Ghana Hanum saying because Asano Mako. You understand?
That is if you are playing with maybe the band and I say we Hanum say the and audio moko the and be rehearsals.
No, but the point is I'm saying rehearsals in your venue.
Yeah.
Wait me
okay. Yeah. I feel say it is time say promoters and artists take one event very serious simply because so we artists need to our car and yet scar would be better to shades name who cars need fee ni it is also money for your craft until man call for a show sana a too ordinary no wonder say ya omuka se Ghana for no mu abrochen ko mu ko Nigerians no shows eche Ghana for them because the Nigerians are lifting the bar otiase na ube hu say Nigeria for say omu de don't know ne omu traditional drums ni we ni nyina ko stage call they are performing mu ko no makwa ye DJ sa they we are so ko na nimu. And how will you move from the 2,700 capacity to a bigger venue? Over there, how many years in it? The same venue, capacity now no more because they are not giving anything different. To I bema ebia me broni bi na ye juma enti me ko show na broni no person next time I can even show videos of the performances and all those things to the person ebi ono so betimi join me but when who are you going to even sell to as obi a ba be show ni bi enti yesre omo ewiase ikọ nanim to omo say artist no e hit song na ontimi nye performance ya
ebo describe no see school you know friends
school jams DJ track 3 please.
Okay, so school jams just say a school jams okay
mo mama ninko artist o mo betimi ama good show good performance no so rather than say more hit songs no because I think say that is what the Ghanaian promoters ni enim obi a wabenya hit song whether say ni peli ni perform you e dey o ni e see e dey ne to so ni e headline nti yesre omo ade no ye ni gidi omo ye no they are promoting our artists, they are promoting but I say e go beyond ubusa omo say o artists bi antimi fili O2 Arena no enye artists no omo so ka ho bi because enye artists nko but bia omuto omubo ase no omu put in niema like resources together very well
okay
for performances and niema because and then the last thing I can say in regards with the Dennis you free mu say sabotage ne won niema it's all communication it's all communication omu communicate with us well ebi omu fi so omu wo London omu ye show no wo London enti omu wo London no na omu nim ne ekoso ba ye ne etia ne edi ho nkomo enti se o ma obi be kasa na wo so de side no meka ye de ya tie no ne yenim
okay
ene ye beka enti se obi kasa sabotage because be ne won ma what were the facts o man farm out
all right
they should communicate very well.
Me da say something. Kodo, yenchio. Enkomo wajinche.
Yebebo Dennis Akwaba UK West Coast and Live Nation Stonebwoy so yebebo mu nyina abaso. Initially ntokwane buy no media na me nim ne nti abanfo ye dede wo because Stonebwoy oni Alodia mu omunye business partners omunye enuanom eti obia betimi aye ni show on any day ama obia opeso okono betimi aye de akọ so I was for it and I wanted it to happen because Ghana enye nipa ba akọ na etimi ever host show ewa abrocha na say UK yenton Emma Baku for so no be hosty. So we should open up for different event organizers. And so saying no me and the Ghanaian musicians they need it. And it's necessary I didn't hear the to miss it. Only Dennis Kasai, I think say or Kasai pa or can the real or answer the questions, you know, especially when Ubusana about the sabotage, you know. See yes, the use of that word this confusion I say your communication they be I can't want some the way your fans some because we yam plan say ade ye nipa we na onim di obetumi adi nkomo a kire nkofo once ye na see you announce we think say we can just speak and some bia obetumi ade abakanti na de ni ade ababa beto abonte nti yen hwe sa communications na yen fa emotions Emma make can sembi because oh ye show no be so obey the same there onyo mama ba onyo papa ba into that into na beba be sabotage enye sabotage even if it's sabotage you don't come out and communicate. There's a way to communicate it but we can sabotage into then onya ne den obeye tini a obetimi ayama ode abaso no then you do it I don't see ye bo mu nyina abaso on that asama lady no can see no young fan as a customer and I like say Ubusa Dennis no or the kind attended to the lady's displeasure which is a good point as a communicator. Yes, however say you do say the man to I think say abroche for even in Ghana most of events they deserve better because you can't come to an event and you can predict the see last year no ubetimi atena ya predicted the besi this year no and abroche for no they are a bit disadvantage say omuntai hu omo stars no eti unya de ba ko ba yes the first when you bedu abroche ono nko an ye kwa ye okay but if it is about performance there kamini say obi abeko because most of the times you feedback na ebana it is not the best. It said yeah last year na be a day bibi kakra bi abeka ho na ya san de amayen back. And don't you say me critical say me nko bi because me person me hu last year say me hu bibi different from last year me hu ye no.
Yeah.
And na eba no performance no dey me blame artist no because organizer no say o artist who nim live band ba e hu hia say set live band amount na waba be se waba be gu hu enum asa na waba gu hu fi ho no but say o artist no o per live band you have the bargaining power to tell the organizer say I will do live create room make me aye proper rehearsals and me bands me aba but say o kana wo gitum so ba be ye man me ono de o ye nadwuma obem wa ba be ye o man me but you as an artist no fans no most of them will be disappointed in you because this is not it. You who other people a competition, a competitive environment you share other events and they see the kind of performance and you just say artists don't want to set a certain standard for themselves. Na de biano ye frɛ wa no akɔ gina no mo a you also untimi develop ho as an artist. Etie bi ote Ghana no live band yombo bi enye UK ho na ye kɔ set live band amanama na begu ne ho nanum ase poto.
Okay.
And unti yesre from the organizers point of view ni artists no ye nyina ye mboa ye ho ni ye nyini. If the organizers are not ready to grow, artists no so mumu na mon twe omon kosro.
Okay.
Artists no so no organizers no so say omo no omo dwane from the standard now mon so mumu na mon page so that Ghana music will get to where we want it to be.
Tili kakakrama me mentwi mutan na ye ne me Stonebwoy de no so ekoso O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire.
We see the way Tilly cracking in some days, some of
Okay, first off, I think say anytime I only acquire partnership as an event person, I was say who ni punish strength and any weakness. Now who say ni so strength and weakness, a me augmenting it no. I think say PR communications why should have been on Dennis and nothing about Alodia should have come in. Because in common any have here no a silly pothole is be brea aba after side event way and I'm hoping say and I'm like I was hoping say knowing the strength he would have held the conversation of the entire event prior to the event post event because in the kasa utimi say obi a oti the game ase eni say asem bi say ye kan enene yan kan ye wetimi ase ade ochina but person of the communication that came out which is why certain people feel say there is sabotage because utie komoni bi ye pa you can't rule out sabotage to me. But the way he spoke, and so now he went out of his way to even congratulate Stonebwoy and Live Nation. Sanity. At the end of the day, it's all about Ghana and Yako invading her. It is a person you say, oh, be ticket and corner say you are actually sabotaging the show. I don't know who yet. So moving on to Lady Nene and Sama Okekayano. I think the points are very clear. First one is about the karaoke. And I don't think say her problem was the karaoke. I think say if the karaoke came out good, she wouldn't have a problem because miming is also part of performance. Yeah. Same way as live band and instrumentation I was singing. But what me who say problem kakra wo ho with the miming na anko yama no. No
dey near where secondary school na near here no bia.
Secondly, also Opeja said the sound problem with your friend is say R2Bs and clearly utimi who say enye say bia sound na atochima oka okoti omo in some way me time mason the kempaluta me time mason and you know the sad thing for promoters that are out there these people omo experience other levels of performances over there. The other promoters that come there omo Ghana for niko so they know what the standard is. Enti wo ba na we ntimi match standard na acquire problem. Third okan about time and me catch lady so why lucky cra. Say ka event we ba so Ghana hanko be ko fie 4 oni wintia. So event hono event you hono time da so. Enti ye da ya was 0.11. 1 point wait you fine. Because this is a problem in Ghana and we've seen it over there. Let me give you a typical example. Dominion Center, one of the events some last year man be ba say or can say the Ghanaians promoters they like to do a Dominion Center because the man is a Ghanaian and he understands the time problem. You see our problem? Yeah, to me, Paul, we are unable to unlearn and relearn. What? No, what you say? We are unable to unlearn. It takes a Ghanaian venue owner to understand us, but by this time we should be able to adjust to the way things are done, the standard of the world, but we are not adjusting. Now another thing I'll a young komokese or say the sing along, you know, from the R2Bs. You see, all the time there is something we misconstrue. Say artists, na unim lyrics na you can sing along as an audience, but say consistently on one die not the mic too, because I have paid to come and watch you sing to me. No way die and no too.
Nidia no say I say or no show
exactly. One but other shows are be Eilish and Co. The people know the song. It is all tour. They are also singing along because they love the lyrics. And we are different. But some will be die. Now would they want me say to Abraham metia £80 say me was yen penny ha. It's a holiday. I also really agree with her. It's I am hoping that they pay attention and create experience. Now the experience I'm talking about, my typical example. Ashake show no.
Yeah.
Ashake concert okoye London Arena hono.
Yeah.
It is well created. Experience of created.
Yeah.
To the point say backing vocalists know when to come in. The transition of the band, different. In fact, dancers ne crying baby also will be jina Ashake chain. Some move be created to give an experience, and that is what our promoters are lacking. It's a woman where nobody planted her or nobody has sent her. She's somebody that went. In fact, she's the best person to talk about events where say yeah. Cause Okobi.
Yeah.
Into Omuntie, no more fun and this man that he has spoken, he's very brilliant. And in the future, if he wants to do collaboration with Alodia, on take over PR, because what Alodia did was a pure sabotage to Onwani events and to Stone Boys.
Peace 1043 FM. So still we're in London, UK. Peace FM. Adia no se nkomo no wahu enti anyum no momfa nche me se montimi enjoy yesanko London UK na show back on so course so O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire Stone Boy nini nuanom so di agro honom se nso aba be nkomodi papa Caleb ni boy entertainment journalist o ko dwumedie bi Caleb I just saying Gusunka Krankra. So I'm sure I saw some of the videos, photos, report now. Odifia O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire. Send come out.
Me almost 2 years now. Me about UK memoir. Beside me say me my top 3 shows are. I can mention shows from last year and maybe Stone Baby or last week in Beckham because personally me ko hono na buy a bit ditchy kakra about the response into the me ko draw a cramp no me did one since close to 1 hour na me person me share mood and go for deba and also monitor the inferior outside before I get in. I saw people come back home, go for back home, and I'm air boom, but me who go for one answer 4 people and answer 5 people or more back at a time. It's me real crampono. I mean, who go for Gumuno back with me, am shame. Me am shame in the sense that I'm done was an uncle for you find a room because minimum of 3 entrances are not over fast with the abra inside her. Me no na we nim ho no me gina any more check akra ansa na me ko use baby a omodema for yan media for or there na very easy, you can just walk in and out at any time, but nim ho na I spend a lot of time on but me hunko for gidi be like I said, they come in their ones and twos. And then when I finally entered the auditorium, I was blown away with the people I saw in there. And me say somebody in team. My idea.
Okay, so Uremu, the experience at saying, and let me just say this before Obebem Kras. Yes, me who say but me who video no be. And send me who video no how I'm going me be describe no kakra no be say who share me say sanity the Stonebwoy ni entry onto the stage or backstage, you know. Send you see here no, is master class. I mean, it's world class. This is how you ever say at least we be who artists. The whole thing how we remove the lighting, share the band instrumentation or the remove the better ne costume, everything. Is that the same feeling I was unya and video ne be a who in a for years and sanity Caleb.
If they went beyond the word goosebumps, I think Obitimi used to say word no kada show. Because me muno Obi a me huno Ghana a few times. I'm saying huno wa. You should have seen the crowd, you know, when I hear Ghana national anthem nimpo. Before Stonebwoy even came out, the national anthem itself. And I literally pictured of me video Kofana Omodio Monster at Omo chest so as a Black Star players they were on the field. And I was asking, I thought this was just a concert. But at the end of the day, it literally turned up to be an experience. Because every song Stonebwoy performed, in fact, for the first 30 minutes of his set on stage, you know, about life. And how the people responded to him, how they sang along, Emma, especially the way they almost didn't like walk up. Then he goes off for his first set. He comes back the second set, and of his form. And you could see, say, I say, meaning say na ya reset dreaming to BB, and they just did that. I said they knew what they were there to do, come and have fun and have a good time, and they did just that. Whatever you saw on camera, I don't know if you watched from mine or you watched from Stone yet. Maybe the opportunity from just right in front of the stage when he came on, and I was still good, Papa. I was still good, Yankasa. If say Kasa Bibi Shokewa Stone show it was so me.
I see. We need some of the patrons. Some of you show you new mudi come. Who chamfonia? How are you feeling? Saying and almost a Timo pa saying some of the people who interview saying kind.
I was no kind of say most of them go for Bash and I said show no crown swim. One said I have no time that be by 11 you are supposed to close the show. And now 6 minutes to the end of the show, no, na and you man as a na guha Stonebwoy cry and perform here. No, I feel now almost no thought means that it me bonum no like 15 seconds, and then just as Stone go you na ya the banquet so. And let me say congrats to the DJ or transition no in a way say each one now over drop piano it had the message. Each one over drop piano exercise the mood of the auditorium. Internet conform a charge supercharged in the sense that Stone literally said say on for mic into just on market mic, you know, because no Stone like I said the time now.
Yeah.
But no ego and they had to do it. So in when he eventually left, now after the account go for no inside, after the time to even go out to by ourselves. So it took the security actually to start asking people to go out. And when they went out, me engaging Kakrabino, some literally told me that Nanka was a Stonebwoy after party. So that this free auditorium honor they can go and continue the fun from that side, because as I don't know
I see.
One thing so I'm best me can say obi to say family. Family buy no obey no back pay.
Okay.
Now his entry no mpuno. Who says he from here or there's some baby the kind of Peter ne so or yeah no or trinimu in a way be meaning says I don't know some signal be my fans know. The more the guy did that, the more not fans no energy so rise. So they were literally not even happy with Family for doing just one song. And he left. In the situation they not I'm not forging about saying if they had a chance for after party, they go on Meko.
I see. So a branding team, I mean, we saw we are, sir, assembly and Subay and Comodipa. Before a show, Nankasano, Alodia, I'm some year show O2 Indigo, or ne Aquaba UK in West Coast, some Cabo Yen, grant interview or can say a year Stoneboy show. O mate ticket in so sa bob so mo mate ticket in so who ni aka ho ma mo chiche bi ni aka ho kra as a entertainment journalist you might be aware fasade we say na tie no krebe no
because the music so Sunday and pa me take clip of some comments no yeah no my year course kakra but course na me yeah no. It looks like Obia Omunya say ticket win or Omoteso one. But me I got my personal experience on that thing. No. Saturday no whilst I was in there Mitra show no. Madam Michael offered me 16 times Manfa because phone na offer was no sa phone na be di tramade.
Okay.
Now show ni we ya me pay be share no. O catch me say 32 minutes or dina bonten ho ya man kwan man because no mo say inside why ma na nyo nko o say obae na nkofo be 16 cra gina hono ma almost so kasa among themselves say they didn't get access into the auditorium so
omukuta ticket
baby yeah patron me guy no auto ticket no £35 on the online like 3 days ago 3 days before the show.
How did that happen? Does that mean say almost Tom Ebroso another?
And that's almost Tom. I won't say. What I saw was me right inside the ground floor. I am upper terrace, first floor. I am second floor. I am third floor. No, I was told say no more yet. You may be so they didn't clean it. Okay. And Bragozo unim say events venue we say no. Say I can say yeah, for 2,000. It doesn't mean say you be 2,000 in amount for security reasons, you know. And I can also attest to the fact that auditoriums we say no, they are very strict when they say this because me as a media person, the ticket I was given, the tickets permitted me to shoot the first three songs of Stoneboy in front of the stage. After the first 3 songs, the law says me make 3 songs to you me free ho na me be jina nkofo nimu na ninja and they insisted I did that into hear me the phone no that's what they did is it mrano that sa hall no I don't know for the rest but this particular hall the little where I made the boys be casa omo job hall no omo say you be any nyina ma
okay
there is a certain number they will give you if I am
and the capacity no was about how it's saying sanity if any part do say
Shepherd Bush no it take a little over 2,000
okay
and that will be when it be mujina ho e was see ho and as because but we dey say unkofu jina ho throughout the show
okay
it is so cramp that was it. But what I was told was the last floor of the upper terrace, you know. No, Ejuma Kosovo, so they didn't open that part.
Okay.
For the people. So there were some people that I know they came to the venue, but they couldn't access the main auditorium because I would say on my man.
I see. Then I'll be chat to Caleb Naminjao.
Mameka said what happened on the 8th of March, you know, Bisamia, I think it will go down in history. Especially here in the UK because say 2 major shows, BC Kosona, both shows a pulling numbers, no. It goes ahead to tell say you put your Arsenal, you know, you put your Sika, and I tell put your holding together. The dream now you person you can feel arena no, it is possible. Make them in Ayanka. We hey Anka yenko other venue I take it be like 10,000. Now yen test consumption. We are not you move it to arena like we all want. But and I think it's possible.
Okay.
Because in Kofu a PA on the 8th of March for both shows because Manhu videos be from other from the O2 Indigo. And they also look like any just to boss or inside which is the people here want to have fun. So we want to do it big and do it well. Yen fire big boom na yen ko. And I believe say ebefa.
Okay. Caleb, I mean sure papa. Wish you well. That's it.
Everything that's it.
Caleb Boy in our training Kano entertainment journalist or D kakranso de fi near course O2 Shepherd Bush Empire. Ohana Stone Boy so edi agro honum say kodo na mintio and some PF mu aba Stone Boy dey we take Caleb ni so far nya so agada yanko.
Yeah, Boston Boy Abaso for an album tour. Na what me a host such a show no Bonabaso and I just say over the years anamuntu a wo tuning kakra making moves no it is paying off. And untino yemubi no na we knew say a bit fat because why year Jumano over the years. The last 2 albums, I think in the last 2 albums already be I will say, oh yeah, or 2 and a more kwama no nekoye eko bonho dero. So and for the fact say organizers no mu yedman in this modern world no, who ye eventer organizers play major role because most of them no, omo network omo they turn omo tickets, they know how to reach their audience. And they are also a brand on their own now. What they kotoa audience ni themselves where our advertising an artist whether omunim na na say omunim no they have signed for a good show. And organizers are very very important. And about a Live Nation for no so abaso for what has happened now a be Ghana ebano ye amano ni shows na ebiom say okay we have yen crofwa Ghana for mu ye event or now this is also another cider opeso you so abet me you so and we are in a competitive world enya monopolistic market no aka say nipa ba ko penny bet me ide I say you also have to be competitive near ma on crop for abia omo ya fe no obetimi aboro bi the ide aka o de ho on the nights o share reviews are ever from audience say most of them were delighted. And unti sika o mutua de ko show no sika no esombo ene performance no munyae no pepepe and unti eno no so no Stone Boy has excelled on that part. Osha performance I was happy to see say obo live on so the account because yes no matter what you do no obo o compare playback any live what goes into live band you can never compare it to just a normal playback. And also say also basho na tonyum na ama on watie enye say bia osiden which bebre na no abre with that thing no I don't hear about Stone Boy abaso sa shows we I many Caleb ever ya dream say historic because ehun common nyene kura ni bedi sa de na asi no there is something bigger beyond it asia wo hunhum wi asi no niema bi asi with this show.
Okay
now, as time goes on
all right
you be be sa niema ni nyina.
Okay so my main fan to just said Mensa Cardi bi ohanum in fact it was Dennis that sent this to me or so almost the Sunday no and I'm sure so on so forward there so Ticketmaster it's for me camera so it's about the Stone Boy show no Ticketmaster for ton tickets no offer ends 7th March at 17 hours. Now save 50% on ticket for Stone Boy. London, the Ghana Independence Day celebration start now. Grab 50% off tickets to see Stone Boy live at O2 Shepherd's Bush. Minim say waiting on see at Tete
High sense no. Anti hana high sense ni free. Ya Tete so hu no.
I don't know. So this is promotional.
Promotional.
Okay.
You see, the fact say. The fact say. The fact say. Stonebwoy.
Could you just 30 seconds?
Yes. Any album tour. Now what me pulley these numbers. Enough. Say a home pan yama na. Me see adwuma na waye no. It's a good one. I many badges say other Ghanaian musicians so release your album. They will do so same. No more so believe it is a 1,000 followers fans krana. It is a good thing.
Okay.
And we are happy.
Tilly, I mean to you.
Okay, it's who are 2 events here happen, ebia woni team edenam, which is why I understand said they couldn't come together to make it one big event, because one a Ghana independence event or more focusing on celebrating Ghana and obi to our planning ahead of the album and who say when I'm activating my album globally. It's clearly 2 objectives ninka ain't me share science. I'm very glad said they allowed themselves to experience London with different shows. Now clearly I am very glad, because I say for some time I say now in common when it comes to London shows and our UK shows, it has to be a certain group of people. And when you saw more, we show Nkoso. But clearly, Stonebwoy has gone against the odd, and I am glad. Say a beer market, other artists will also feel like, okay, if I cannot try this, I can try this. Options there. I am really happy for that. Now, I'm out for Philly says Stonebwoy. I didn't happen to him on the weekend. It came out of nowhere. A gradual process, which is why I keep saying it's a consistency, a reward. Wahana says Stonebwoy Aquajina, your friend is in the video stage. So I will O2 Arena for 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes the other day. Kakra. You don't just wake up somewhere and go and do something. You have to gradually test your energy. Stonebwoy, be or drop your album or bekoto.
Okay.
So it didn't just happen out of nowhere.
1 minute.
Now, I think I'll have to give big shout out to Caleb Newboy. He brought some other side of Nkomane Swa online. It was very nice, which is the audience and how they felt about the event. And I really, really liked it. For coming, Spanish, but Spanish and I really enjoyed that part.
I see.
And finally, Nipa now or designing Stonebwoy fashion. Ghana, how we be able to chima or Mommy. Chale. Fashion is part of Adena Moya no. And to the person that designs Stonebwoy style, I didn't know. On anymore. Cause in some women and 1 year, who turned a bang. And then the fashion being terrible say that day, boss, a day. And I'm scared no. Oh,
Medasi. Sammy.
Correct or prepare until you are
Sammy. Stomowa.
Okay.
Masada, Uncle Sammy, your time, yeah.
I feel say Stonebwoy echrene bobre ewo industry nimu because say why album now the chini wiase nyina ton no enye artist ni nyina na timi. I think say or can the few ones omutimi yes album ton and no chere say opposition ni ho yie or obibeka say or separating the men from the boys. What you say nti ade na waye ne de eye na Stonebwoy show na ye successful no de mimi hu nie say any other artist apart from Stonebwoy ana say bia sakode enka artist konko bebre so obetimi aye na ni nyina gina how Stonebwoy AC selling a to the international community. No, I had an argument with somebody before. Said we almost see Stonebwoy and Kwanko who the gatekeepers no one meant to me because I said Nigerians no crab bebe kwa manabroso. And clearly, Utim say Utie some of the reviews are people from other countries are Ghanaians echo dodo. And to say Stonebwoy buffed here. Na bi no makwa akofo mu show mu ye mu Avengers ebeboa no nyina dey compare say this is a one man album listening show. My God.
I like that punchline to the Avengers.
Point.
Brakwesi, they did kind me fa aseda kese mpacho position camera ni twa me yo. They did kind me fa aseda kese Emma London for. Oma yama na ye fe because senior 2 big shows esi wo London na omu to me koye Emma show no ho bob beno efe to London for ye damasi bibre. Na me chaso because your time no. Till every a very salient point. Babe conversation all on TikTok and stuff say na Stonebwoy atari na then me pacho tili. Apart from Stonebwoy being a talented musician that he is, he styles himself. Yes. Onuan kasa no styling and I will tell you the meaning behind Entari Oshe because Oshe ne dressing na Oshe tattered outfits any chains ne wa Atari ni ma. The tattered outfits symbolized the negativity, the tones, and seman kofo kan ho ni aye kafa ne ho ni ye chichi
na isa atade na tete bisa
na isa atare na tete no ensiwa eno ma Balenciaga boots uhwe boots na uhun sen konson bi ni chain bi enenam signifying the weight of people trying to pull him down, but at the end of the day he still stands tall as the torchbearer of our time. And see, Stonebwoy dressing now or the performing was staging, so it was not just a mere dressing. There was a meaning and there was a deeper meaning and thoughts are now Santarin. So he styled himself because on himself prior to this show, there are a lot of people that even concentrated on the show flopping than promoting their own show. And the little bit I'm person me come, say tickets in your tickets to say hi says, Brakwesi. Se me kita 1 CD na se me last 1 CD aka me na me kwa koto ade na ade na I don't value a ote suba 50 pesos scramento enti se ticket no una wo se yete so na sisi a almost say 50%, say 50% of the ababetu even if they reduced it and it was £10 and I value my money
but say free show kra no enye isi so be ma obi e fini free so
I want to say enti say ya ticket so
I'm for your show ma me ticket kra me
nko ye ni na ye kobi enti say ya say ya ticket so na mo say ya so say high sense Yate Sukran, still people bought to go and see. So please, from today going henceforth, never compare Stonebwoy show to a karaoke show. And your school jams na Stonebwoy babeye woho. He is the epitome of hard work, resilience, dedication, and passion. He puts so much thought into his craft. And unti nasa album tour we London are standing out because ejuma abrantieno twesi no so so obeyeno. Bakwesi. We have to support such a talent. They be a mekasa say if something is attractive, na say yeah, Juma. If you can't beat them, just do what? Right. Just join them. And the whole conversation about and a Stonebwoy say and a Stonebwoy is no, please. The young man is focused, and we are all seeing the results. Thank you very much.
Madam, I mean to me go around because your time now soon up on Christ. It's me sorry now. Odi can come here boy dear Kwanso Bro Jimmy dear the brain. Therefore, what MC Yaya boy, she's back. Yes, from a restful vacation. Aba Manakwaba. What is Samuel also aside Samuel Rasta or Tilia Keni Panka or Kojo Kenka. Yeah, that must say hey, which one is this one now? What's that playing? I don't know. Hey. Okay. Salamat Pinto, Isabella Danso, Peter Square, and Dominic.